Okay, so today I was going to work with the new Hello Again collection from Carta Bella, and I love the texture of it. If a company puts a texture on a paper, I'm sold, and I love when Crepe did that, and I love that Carta Bella does that now too. So there's a lot of black and pink and blue and yellow in this collection, which works great for me. So what I started with doing was I had a photo, which is this photo here, and I went through the accompanying sticker sheet and I pulled off any stickers that I kind of thought would go with that photo. So that's where we'll start today. Okay, so the stickers I pulled off, as you can see, aren't adhesive. I stick them on the back of cardstock and then cut them out very roughly. I can pull back the cardstock a bit and I just slip my scissor underneath and just trim so it is sticky a little bit on the edges. But anyway, so these are the stickers that I have and my photos. So what I want to do is I think I want to keep all my elements on the bottom half of the page. So I'm just going to move it around, and I wanted to have these, if they were, I don't know if they'll all work, but I wanted them in a cluster here beside the photo if I could. So I'm just going to play around with that a little bit first, and just move things around. Okay, and I like something like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my pattern paper in to my page. I really love this black one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull out my top contenders, I guess, which I think I had already stacked to the top. So okay, so I like these. 4. Okay, so what I thought I would do is I thought I would put one here and one here. But because I like so many, maybe I'm going to do more than that, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going to do a lighter color on this side because I have some darker stuff in the photo, and I want to tie in this random orange, so I think I'm going to do that. So what I do is I'm going to eyeball this, and let's say we're going to go about till there, and we're going to go about that tall. I tell you, as soon as I taught myself to be okay with eyeballing, it just everything just became so much easier. I have friends who would cringe, but it works for me. So, okay, so I'm going to do that. Okay, I think that's a little taller than I wanted, so just trim off a little bit. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, that's better. And then I do really like the black, but I'm worried that it's going to be getting lost in there. Okay, I'm going to use the black kind of as a strip on the top. So I'm going to go with the B sides for the bottom, which typically have really subtle patterns. And this one I'm going to have overlap a little bit onto this one. So we're just going to eyeball again. And then just trim that out. Okay. Obviously my clusters aren't cooperating today, but okay. So that's going to work out. Just try to roughly get these guys back in here so I can keep going. Alright, that'll go behind there. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to stick a black strip on the top, and I want, because I hand cut things, if I keep this perfectly straight line on top, it probably will bug me a little bit, so I'm just going to have to trim off a piece of that. Because if I'm going all crooked, then to all of a sudden go straight doesn't really make sense to me, so. But I will use that strip elsewhere, so. Okay, so I'm going to hide that in behind there. Okay, I like that. That'll be good. Okay, so my journaling is going to go on this card, and my title is taken care of over there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, at this point, once I have things kind of where I want them and I know kind of what I'm doing, I take everything off and I'm going to add my paint splatters. And what I think I'm going to do as well is, I think I'm going to add either some little plus signs that are hand stitched, or maybe some little arrows. So I'll go do that and I'll come back and then we will put the rest of this guy together. Okay, so I'm back with my background, and I ended up doing a couple of large black paint splatters, and then I did, I basically poked a little triangle shape, and then I just stitched the bottom too, which for some reason in my head they look like beaks, but I'm gonna try to get past that. Okay, and then I had this from before that is just going to sit here, and that works out. And I'm going to take my last pattern paper that I didn't use, and I'm going to do a strip up at the top, I think. So I will just cut a strip of that off. Okay, and then we will just start gluing everything down. Okay. May not be going down exactly how it was before. But I'm okay with that, so it'll be close. It'll be good. Okay. So once I kind of reassemble this and glue them down, then I will be sewing everything down as well. So I'm going to try to get it kind of as clustered as I can. Maybe tuck that behind a little bit. Sometimes what I do when I'm making a page like this and I want to remember exactly how things are, I'll actually take a picture of it with my iPad or my phone, and then I can just reference that again when I'm putting it back together. I want that little asterisk to show up if I could, so I'll stick that up top a little bit, and that's just going to house my date, I think. So I'll just stick that. It can be off to the side a little bit. Okay. So most everything is together. There we go. So what I will do is I'm going to go and sew things down. I'll probably stitch across here, maybe just one across here, and add some journaling and the date, and then it should pretty much be done. Okay, so I finished all my stitching and my journaling, and now I'm just going to go behind wherever I can and just curl up my papers and my embellishments a little bit. And so basically that's it. It pretty much stayed the same as where it was when I left you, other than the fact that when I was finished I felt the top was a little too empty, so I added that pattern paper photo corner. And I'll curl that up as well a little bit. Alright, and that's that. So yeah, if you have watched this video, you might want to hop on over. A whole bunch of the Two Piece Garden girls are also making videos today with the Carta Bella products. So this may be the first stop on your journey or somewhere in the middle, but I encourage you, I'll try to get a list of everybody participating on my blog so that you can check out all the other videos that everybody offers. And thanks for watching.